Peter gets into this whole corruptible and incorruptible thing, for instance, right? And he's saying, like, before, all we had was corruptible stuff. All we could do is just basically stuff that's just going to kind of fall apart eventually, kind of like this whole world's corruptible, right? Everything needs maintenance, and your house falls apart, and all this other stuff.
Second rule of thermodynamics, is that what it is, right? Like everything's fading and deteriorating, burning out.
Yeah. So, and I think we tend to think that everything is like that, including God's kingdom. And Peter's here giving us this exhortation that no, in God's kingdom, it's all yes and amen. In God's kingdom, it's incorruptible. It can't even be made to be corruptible. And he compares in this first chapter, he compares gold and silver to to corruptible things. So we think gold and silver, whoa, that's the epitome. And he's like, that's junk. I'm talking about incorruptible stuff. I'm talking about love and peace and joy and the things that are the fruits of the Spirit. And the fact that you're no longer just mere men and women, but you are actually ambassadors of Christ, he goes on to say in chapter 2, right? And in fact, he kind of reiterates this language that he gives here in verse 15. For this is the will of God, that by doing good you may put to silence the ignorance of foolish men. As free, yet not using liberty as a cloak for vice, but as bondservants of God. Honor all people, love the brotherhood, fear God, and honor the king. Very similar to what Paul says in Galatians 5:13. He says, for you, brethren, have been called to liberty, only do not use that liberty as an opportunity for the flesh, but through love serve one another. I love both of them actually make a really clear point. You are free. You could choose to just live in the flesh. You could choose to just dissipate all of the cool potential that God gave you. You could just consider yourself the same as you were before you gave your life to Christ and became born again. You could, and we do sometimes, right? We can all admit to that. So the exhortation to me is, don't be earthly, be holy, be something above the normal.